Hello and thanks for logging on to this Election 08 wrap-up at local-edition.com. There were a lot of hot topics on this year's ballot, and while we've been closely following a few of those, there are plenty of new results this morning. We begin with one last look at the statewide proposals on this year's ballot. As expected, Proposal 1 passed by a wide margin, with 63% of voters agreeing with the proposal and 37% saying no. Proposal 1 called for the legalization of medicinal marijuana in Michigan. Proposal 2 faced a much closer race, but also passed with 53% of voters saying yes to the proposal. 47% voted against Proposal 2, which will allow for expanded stem cell research in Michigan. A hot topic we've been following in Wexford County has been the Recreation Millage, which will help to fund the Wexford County Civic Center over the coming years. The millage faced a very close race, but passed by a margin of just over 100 votes, with 7,576 voters voting for the millage and 7,442 voting against it. Moving on to a look at the races for State House. In the 102nd District, Darwin Boer was up for re-election against Nate Heffron. Boer remained in office with 60% of the vote, while Heffron had 37%. In the 103rd District, incumbent Joel Sheltrown faced Dave Ryan. Sheltrown was re-elected with 67% of the vote versus Ryan's 33%. In the race for State Supreme Court, Diane Marie Hathaway was elected as a new justice for the court. She received 49% of the vote, with incumbent Cliff Taylor bringing in 39%. Looking at the race for the U.S. House of Representatives, Peter Hoekstra was up for re-election against Fred Johnson in the 2nd District. Hoekstra will remain in the office after bringing in 62% of the vote. Johnson had 35%. In the 4th District, incumbent Dave Camp brought in 62% of the vote against Andrew Konkinen's 36%. In the race for United States Senator, Carl Levin will remain in office after bringing in 62% of the vote, with 34% going to Jack Hugendijk. And finally, the race for United States President was won by Senator Barack Obama, bringing in about twice the number of electoral votes of Senator John McCain. This will make Barack Obama the United States' first African-American president. Well, that does conclude this wrap-up of our special election coverage of Election 2008. I'm Eric Wotilla for Local Edition, thanking you for logging on to our special election coverage.